there's a huge amount of shift in terms of what people thought they were doing earlier and what people are currently doing. There are behaviors which have changed, and there are some behaviors which I strongly believe will continue to be the one, which is the one which we are currently seeing. Some of them have been accelerated phenomenally. Digital adoption is one example. It was happening. Maybe it would have happened, say, 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line in some sectors, some industries, some learners. Now it is going to happen pretty fast because of this. And some, I think, will not change much. And depending on which industry, like for example, if I would take healthcare and wellness, I think there is a substantial movement towards health and safety and security and sustainability. So as marketeers, what we all think about is if you appeal and if you stand for safety, security, sustainability, and if you understand the context in which your industry is in, your category is in, and you communicate, there will be a response. There will be a response. Everybody is wanting to be safe. So the safety consciousness and the awareness on safety is very high. But at the same time, people have started to count. The best part of that is in the numbers. The best part of that is in the green shoots that we see. And across board, we are seeing green shoots coming up. And we do see July better than June, August better than July, and September better than August. So quarter 2 is obviously far better than quarter 1. And quarter 3, we all expect it to be the best quarter for this year so far.
Okay, so as you approach the festive season as HDFC Bank, what are some things that you kept in mind while crafting your communication strategy?
First thing is what we thought is happening in the consumer space, we understood it. And the advantage of being a bank, advantage of being HDFC Bank in particular, is the ability to understand basis data also in terms of what's happening. And we do have transactions which are happening in our accounts, in our cards, and it shows very clearly which set of cohort of customers are actually going ahead and buying what kind of things. Like for example, in the month of June, July, we had run a campaign, work for home or work from home. Here is an opportunity for you to have an offer from HDFC Bank. Now, when you see that, people have suddenly converted their homes into offices, and Indian homes were not necessarily constructed for it to be an office space. So we saw a lot of things being purchased for converting homes into offices, whether it is an extra device or whether it is an extra chair or a table. We saw suddenly lots of things happening. And in addition, people are also suddenly getting into household work. So we suddenly saw an increase in demand and even inquiries for things like tank purifiers, things like air filters, things like dishwashers. So we saw categories which are not normally the ones which bring up. They are the ones which are coming up. Laptops, mobile phones, because mobile has become an education device. Mobile has become a school now for many people. Laptops are becoming schools for many people. So you see a shift in the consumption pattern. This is what is the reality on the ground. Second shift we saw is many people moving into online for the first time, including groceries, for example. So groceries moved big time into online because people are reluctant to go to the market maybe. And even the local groceries are trying to get into digital mode of payments. That is also visible because people will say you call up and we'll come and provide the goods at your home and we'll make the payment on the, because people didn't want to handle cash. So we saw behavior shifting and new categories coming up. And so we looked at all these data points and we also looked at what is going to happen going forward in the festive season. So all these things have been kept in mind by us when we design the offers for the festive period. The other things which is pure behavior is when our branches are open and we have been having a lot of consumers who are walking in. Maybe the walk-ins were very, very low in the month of April, May, and now it is almost at 60, 70, 80%, depending on which kind of branches you look at and which kind of areas you look at. So when you talk to real consumers who are in the branches, this is the lingering doubt about, I used to do this say, in last year. Now, is it going to be possible going forward in this? Either it is in the same form or manner, or it is in a different form of manner. And there is this lingering doubt saying that, is this possible to do going forward? Like, for example, none of us have gone out to eat. So almost all of us are questioning, when is the next time that I'll be in a position to go out and have a meal with my family and friends? When is the next time that I'll be in a position to go out and watch a movie, for example? So all these things which we used to do and which we used to take it for granted, there's a lot of doubt and there's a lot of question marks saying when is that going to happen? And some people are going to be the early movers and some people are going to take a little bit more time to come back into that whenever the unlockdown ability of us to do all these things starts. So what we want to address is not only what consumers will consume, the pent-up demands with respect to mobiles, with respect to electronics, with respect to festive season purchase. We also want to address this mindset of consumers about the difficulty they see, like will it be possible going forward? You've seen in automobile and two-wheelers, a lot of new customers coming up, and you've seen the data, you've seen the numbers, and you're also seeing the similar numbers. The entry-level cars, the entry-level bikes, purely because of safe commute requirements, people are going ahead and buying. So you see all those stuff. So we thought we will have to actually help consumers live their life better. And whatever is their dream, we should be in a position to fulfill. And that is what is the communication message that we have taken last time. And this time we're saying, in addition, everything is possible in this situation. You just have to take a little bit better care for your own personal safety and security. And let's go ahead and do what we want to do. And all these things have been factored by us in our communication and in the offer creations.
I also believe this is going to be the first time that you're going to be probably putting out a digital film.
See, the media choices we have made last year was dependent on what was the ground situation at that point of time. And the media choices which we are making this point of time, it depends again on the ground situation that we see for ourselves as of now. India is a cricket crazy country. Indians have not seen cricket for almost 6 months. And the biggest festival of cricket is also IPL, which is also happening. And so we thought this is the right time for us to actually leverage the biggest festive season and IPL happening on the festive period and the biggest festive offering from our bank and for the consumers. So we thought this is the best time for us to go ATL route, and we will be advertising on Mission and IPL.
Could you throw some light on what's the essence of the campaign? How different is it from what you've done in the past?
This campaign is a full 360-degree campaign that we have planned, and we will be on the ATL in terms of television advertisement and partnering with sports. In the IPL, you will see us very soon. In addition, we are also partnering with Hotstar, and you will also see us in the digital properties on IPL. And most important thing, what we see again from the consumer perspective is consumers are glued on to their screens, whether it is a big screen to watch their television or the mobile screens on which they will watch either cricket or anything else. So what we have done is our media plan is ensure that whichever screen you are accessing content today and for the festive period, you will be seeing us. So we'll have an extensive ATL as well as digital presence. In addition, we are also taking the BTL route. We will be present in more than 50,000 plus points of presence because our offering this year, because of the nature of the situation on the ground, we have focused extensively on regional offerings. Since there are lots of regional offerings, more than 2,000 plus regional hyper-local offerings we have managed to put in place for this festive treats program for us. We have also increased our online presence. So for the regional offerings as well as the online presence increase, while online will be primarily digital focused, the regional presence, we will be present big time at the point of sale. More than 50,000 shops, we will be actually doing a lot of visibility creation. Plus, we have our own 5,500 branches where there are enough footfalls, and we are in the high streets in many of these urban and semi-urban and rural locations. And you will see us creating a lot of presence in all these areas.
And finally, do you also see this as the move from being a bank to an e-commerce destination?
The whole world is looking at platformification, and as a bank, Prasad, the biggest advantage we see is we have all the merchant partners, the automobile manufacturers, the two-wheeler manufacturers, the dealers, as well as the franchises are all our customers. That's on one side of our corporate balance sheet. On the retail side, we have you and me as our customers. These are the people who are buying it from those places. So what we have done as part of our festive treat program itself is to bring these two sides together. So we are creating a platform for our customers to leverage on the relationships we have with the merchants. We're going and telling our own merchants, say, hey, there is a very solid customer base which HDFC Bank has, and can you give us a special offer for them, which we will take on your behalf to those customers. So what we are doing is bringing these two people together. So we'll be able to do it with an online player also, because they're also our customers, as well as the retail customers. And that's what we are doing. So I don't know whether you want to call it as an e-commerce play or anything of that sort. We are leveraging the two-sided marketplace which a bank is anyway.